Hello, Chef here, making a chicken recipe today. A few things. When you go grocery shopping, pay attention to what you're buying. These chicken breasts here are beautiful. They're really, really nice. Not a lot of dark spots, blood spots. Smells really fresh. I like it. It's a family pack, so you're getting a good deal. No antibiotics ever. Like that. USDA certified. Like that. 100% grown, raised USA. Like that. All these things together add up to a more flavorful, tasty, healthier chicken dish. Follow along. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of steps here. We're gonna make a stuffed chicken breast. I'll be back. In this video, I'll be using wild rice. For the complete recipe, search rice and wild rice on this channel. Oh yes. It's delicious. And that right there is a beautiful wild rice blend. Okay, I'm going to stuff this chicken breast with a few ingredients. One of them is Asiago cheese, which I really enjoy. Looks like it's Italian, right? Well, look a little closer on the back. And this, sure enough, is an Italian style cheese made in the USA. So it's going to be good, but seek out the real deal. More flavor. Okay, I'll be right back. First, we cut the cheese with a cheese knife. There's many reasons for that. Watch some of my other videos and you're going to learn and find out why. And right there, that's why. A perfect slice. Once I've cut the cheese into a decent slice, I'm going to decide just how big I'm going to be putting each chunk into each chicken breast. Something about like this. Okay, I'm going to do some mise en place. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got half an onion, looking for just a small dice. So I'm going to cut this baby up very carefully. Onions are tricky. Watch your fingers. Keep your fingers rolled back. Just like that. That's a nice small dice there. Okay. Move that aside. Leeks. Always remove the bottom. Save it for your stock. And then we split the leek and we wash the leek. I want to remove any sand that I find in the leek right there. In this leek I'm using the top and the bottom, and for this recipe I'm using half of this small leek. Okay, the leek has been washed. Everybody eats a little dirt and a little sand. The idea is to eat less dirt and sand than your neighbor. So that's why I washed the leeks. And I'm going to give this just an equivalent to the same size, like my small dice there, just like this, real quick. All right, simple recipe. All right, got my leeks ready to go. Looking good. Got the leeks, got the onions. Next is garlic. Fresh garlic, you can't go wrong. Together, good enough. Here we go. Okay, I've got a nice hot skillet. I'm going to put about 2 ounces of extra virgin olive oil. I will be using one of my favorite tools here, bench scraper, to get my onions over to the frying pan. And we're going to want to get that a little bit hotter, let them sizzle. Adding the onions and the garlic first. Let it cook. I'm going to be adding some paper-thin pieces of salami. This is an authentic Italian Volpe Genoa. I like it. And I'm using a razor-sharp knife. This one's Japanese. Love it. All right, so we're going to be looking for nice, thin, consistent slices like this. You can do this by hand if you have a sharp knife, or you could use an electric slicer if you really prefer. But a little practice, you'll be going a little bit faster, and you'll be getting really nice, consistent cuts. Recipe right there. Oh yeah, once I'm getting some color here, then I'm going to add my leeks. Leeks will cook much faster than the onion and the garlic, and I just want to release a little color, a little flavor with these leeks. Of course, as I'm cooking, I season everything. Got some fresh ground black pepper there. Oh yeah. Some of the pink Hawaiian sea salt. Love it. You can get Himalayan, you get all different kinds of salt, but anyway, these pink salts have a little bit more nutrients and vitamins in them than regular salt. Yeah, just like that. And we're going to give this a little saute action here. Chef's daily note for you: if it doesn't sizzle, you're not sauteing. You're looking for that sizzle. Another ingredient I'm using is zucchini, and for the zucchini I'm using the cut glove. Look, no cuts, my fingers are all intact. So this glove stops knives and it stops slicers. I'm going to be using this mandolin, and I don't want to cut myself on the mandolin. Alright, so first thing we do is remove the top and the bottom of the zucchini, like that. And then I could cut this by hand, however I already know I will get a more consistent cut by using the mandolin slicer. These blades are very, very sharp, so I don't want to get my fingers on them. And look at those beautiful slices. Yes. Be right back. So you're watching the videos, you're learning valuable skills, and you're wondering, what could I use in my kitchen? How can I help support this channel and the sponsors? Well, what you need is Japanese knives, stainless steel cut resistant gloves, doesn't cut through. This one is at least 5 years old, made in America. I like that. Butcher block, you can't go wrong. Every chef needs butcher block. I have probably 6 or more in every one of the kitchens I'm in. Love it. Got a large frying pan here. I'm putting just a touch of olive oil in there, and we're going to just very lightly cook this zucchini. I just want it to be flexible. Another trick we like to do in the restaurant business is sometimes add a little weight to this. So I've got this heavy copper pan. It's going to press down on that. I'll be back. Just like this, I'm using a fish spatula. Keeps the oil in the pan, and I can usually grab a couple of these at once. Give them a flip. Yeah. Okay, I'm finally ready to start working with this chicken. I've got my other mise en place off to the side. Here's some of my mise en place items that are going inside the chicken. And now I want to prepare these. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you a trick. Chef likes to recycle. What do we have here? A bread bag. I'm going to be using half of this bread bag for turning my chicken into cutlets, just like that. Okay? Yes. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select one of these nice plump breasts. Beautiful. Beautiful chicken breast. And we want to clean it. Lots of confusion out there too, how to clean chicken. You definitely remove the silver skin, or the breast connector right there that holds the two breasts together. This is not so good, not so good tasting. It's fine for stock. So this goes in my chicken stock scrap bag that I keep in the freezer. And then we remove this little nugget here. There's an edible piece here. However, I don't want all this fat. So this also ends up in there as well. So this is a nice looking chicken breast. It's getting clean right now. There is a piece of silver skin running right down here that should be removed. Not critical, but okay, we got that out. And now we decide what pieces we're going to use. The whole thing, part of it, and I'm probably going to use majority of it for this recipe. So I'm going to open it up like this, a little partial butterfly, just like this. Go with this right here. Okay, this is going to be a marinated grilled chicken. Something else. This is the one I'm using for the recipe. So I'm going to repeat this process till I have several of these. I'll be back. My chicken cutlets looking really good. They're clean, they're ready to go. Ready for a pounding. So here we go. Bread bag. One goes in the bread bag like this. And I want to make it nice and flat. Sure, you could use plastic wrap as well, but please don't use a brand new Ziploc bag just to use it once and throw it away. Recycle. You're saving money and you're pleasing the chef all at once. Exactly what I'm looking for. Oh look, the last one. It's perfect. Now I rinse off the plastic bag and throw it in my recycle bin. And I'm helping save the earth of unneeded plastics. So I decided to use another piece of that bread bag to cover my wood cutting board here. So each chicken now is going to get laid out. We're going to put a layer of zucchini. I think I'll use 2 pieces in each one like this. I'm going to put a couple slices of this thin cut salami, a chunk of Asiago cheese, and I'm going to roll it up. Before I do that, I like to season every piece. So we're going to put some fresh pepper, and I've got a special treat here from the sponsor. This is alderwood smoked sea salt. So it adds a smoky taste to the inside of the food. Wow! That's going to be good. Alright, now we're going to roll this baby up like this. Stainless steel skewer. I think what I'm going to do, cooking is experimental. I've never done this exact recipe. I think I'm going to use two of these skewers right through the middle like this to help hold them together and hold them in place. And as I go along, I'll probably add another one right along there. So that's the first one right there. Yeah, these are going to get smoked at a low temperature, and wow, going to be quite tasty. I did add the leeks and onions and garlic as well to the inside of these. I did end up putting some of the garlic, leek, onion mixture on top of the stuffed chicken as well. Now these are going to go on the grill and cook slowly. I'll be back. The chicken was smoked over some cherry wood. It's looking really good. We're going to plate it up next. One of the finished stuffed chickens. I'm going to cut it on a bias and show you what it's like inside. It's smoked over cherry wood, and it's looking pretty good. Wow. I'm plating this up with some marinara sauce. Got some sauteed mushrooms here. As well as some wild rice blend.